Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Christmas video. Today I will be showing you how you can use your Malta in your chocolate cake, so you don't want to miss today's video. Around Christmas time in the Caribbean, we tend to use and make a lot of cakes, and of course we use our drinks in our cakes as well. I'm quite sure it's the same in different parts of the world. Alright, so if you want to see how we use Malta in our chocolate cake, you want to stick around. This is perfect for when you have your family gathering for the Christmas, and of course you can always have it with some nice vanilla ice cream or rum and raisin ice cream or any flavor ice cream for that matter. Without further ado, let us get into today's video. To make our chocolate malt cake, we will be needing the following ingredients. Here I have 2 beaten eggs. Margarine or butter can be used as well. Some flour. Here I have some baking soda, a bit of salt to help balance off the flavor. The star of the show, which is this caramel malt, and it has no alcohol in it, guys. Some sour cream to help with the softness of the cake. Cocoa powder, sugar, and we will be using some vanilla essence. Let's start off by mixing our dry ingredients, or most of it, together. So here we have the flour. Add in your baking soda, salt, and what we are going to do is to whisk it until it is well combined, just like that. Once you mix in your salt and the baking soda to this flour, we're going to set that aside and move on. And here is my pan. So we're going to just turn this on to about low. About low. And the next what I'm going to do is to add in the malt. So here it is. I'm going to add that in. Once you would have added in the malt, we're next going to go in with the margarine or the butter. We will allow this to go until the butter is melted. So we want the butter to be melted, or the margarine is melted. So I'm just going to continuously whisk or stir until it's all melted. And once that is done, I'll come back to show you the next step. So this malt from Malta, chocolate Malta cake, is very simple and easy to make. Alright, you don't have to do too much with this. And also you don't want your mixture to boil. You just want it to be able to be warm enough to melt the margarine or the butter. So you want to have it on medium low. This is what the mixture is looking like, and it's already melted, so I'm just going to turn off the heat, and this is what it's looking like. So we are next going to move on to the next step. Next, what we are going to do is to add in our sugar and cocoa powder. So we're going to start off with the sugar, and we're moving on with the cocoa powder. Next, you want to whisk it until everything is dissolved or well combined. Just like so. Okay, so I am finished with that, and what I'm going to do is to transfer this liquid mixture into a larger bowl. Let's go. Now you can also use a hand mixer briefly to help make sure that the mixture is as smooth as it can get, but whisking also works very fine. Next, we're going to add in our sour cream. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it in just like that. Next, we're going in with our eggs. Vanilla extract. Whisk until combined. This is all mixed in and it looks like this, as you can see. We are next going to add in the dry ingredient for the rest of it, which is the flour. I'm just going to whisk it a little bit, and then I'm going to transfer to my spatula. just like this. I'm just going to now transfer to the spatula. And you want to go ahead and gently fold that in until everything is well combined. You don't want to overmix your batter. This is what the batter looks like. Next, I'm going to place it into, okay guys, so with this recipe you can use a 8-inch springform pan, but I'm using my, oops, I'll just show you that. I'll remove this from here. I'm using this bunt pan today. Alright, so we are going to pour the batter into the pan. So just going to pour it all in just like that. And scrape everything out. Just like so. Okay, here is our batter, and I'm just going to gently tap it a few times to get rid of the air bubbles. Just like so. Also, don't forget to make sure that you sift your flour, guys, because you will find some flour particles in between your product. Okay? I am just about to test the cake, inserting a skewer into the side, and it did come out clean, which indicates that it's ready. Next, I'm just going to remove it from the fridge, allow it to cool about 10 to 15 minutes in the pan before removing and allowing it to cool completely on a rack. We are going to make a very simple and easy cream cheese glaze. So here I have some icing sugar. I have here some vanilla extract, a bit of milk. In my mixing bowl I have some cream cheese and some butter, and you want to make sure that it is softened. Alright, so let's go. So I'm using the whisk today, and I'm just going to go ahead, and you know how we do it here. We just like to break it down a little bit before we move on to adding in the other ingredients. So let's go. Alright, make sure that you always scrape down the size of your mixing bowl to ensure that everything is well incorporated together throughout that process. Alright. Okay, so the whole goal here, let me just bring it up. So the whole goal here is to mix this until it's nice and smooth as well. Alright, you want to make sure that it's smooth, and as you can see here, it's almost there. So I'm just going to whip it for a further couple seconds, minutes, sorry, and then so now that it's on slow speed, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my sugar, the powdered sugar that is. You want to be careful with this at the start because you don't want it to be flying everywhere. Next, we are going to go ahead and add in the vanilla extract, still on low speed. Next, you want to add in the milk 1 tablespoon at a time. So I'm just going to start off with about a tablespoon and a half. And I'm just going to increase the speed slightly, sorry. Just to make sure that it's well incorporated and nothing flows up. Well, let's finish. Now the thing with this frosting is that you can add more or less depending on your the consistency you're looking for. So you can either add more sugar depending on the sweetness level that you want to acquire or achieve. Also, you can add a little bit more milk for a more wetter look. All right. Now in this case, let me show you what mine looks like. So this is the consistency of mine. Now what I will do though, I'll add a little bit more of that milk simply because I don't want it to be too stiff, and at the same time, I don't want it to be too watery or too loose. All right, so I'm just going to do it for a quick second, and I'll come back to show you the next step. All right, so here is the glaze. Perfect. Here is our delicious smalta or chocolate smalta cake. All right. What I did is that I placed the cream cheese glaze in a piping bag, and we are gonna try and decorate this. Let's try and do this. Oops, guys, I am literally making some mess here. So I'm just doing this all over the cake, just like that. I am not the best cake decorator, but this is what our cake looks like. Let us cut into this cake so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. And you want to be super careful because this cake is extremely moist. It's a very moist cake. Let me see. Alright, so we are now gonna gently, oops, let me see if I can put it up on my finger. Alright, hold one sec, guys. Here is the chocolate malt cake. This is what it looks like. And this is really perfect for your Christmas dessert. It's one of those recipes. You want to make sure that you actually have it. You have it as part of your cake list for Christmas. It's perfect. It's festive. It's delicious. Also, you can add some little sprinkles on the cake itself to make it look more festive. So that is our video for today. Thank you so much for watching as always. I hope you'd have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, let us know what you think. If you've ever made this cake before, let us know what you used and what did you do differently. Also, this cake, you can have it with some ice cream on the side as well. And I'm gonna cut a little piece of it and just bring it up closer so you guys can see. Look at that, y'all. Look at this moist crumb. Alright, deliciously moist. Until next time, I will see you in another Christmas video. For now, Merry Christmas and bye.